Hey everyone, it's Evie here, and in today's video, I want to talk about something very important. And it's not anything serious, but I've been thinking about making a video for the longest time, and yeah. So we talk about it then. Leave a like, subscribe, don't forget to join Discord and Blue Sky. They'll all also be linked down below. And yeah, today, and the reason why I'm on Hypixel is because I want to talk about something that's really hard for me to talk about, but I feel like it's about time you truly got to know me. I'm not doing anything wrong, nothing bad. I just wanted to tell the true, raw, straight out, no editing. Of course, I do no editing, but nothing. And tell the full story of, well, Evie's does starts. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple weeks now, to be completely honest. And, you know, it's been something that's been hard. But, yeah, so let's, do it, shall we? So, my name before I chose the name, well, Evie, was Elijah. Can't believe I said it, but yeah, I'm gonna say the name once and a couple more times. And the reason why I say this in this video, please don't dare name me, please. I'm asking you to please never dare name a trans or NB or a gender person or anyone that doesn't like, you know, to be dead named. Dead named is when you call someone a name that they no longer associate with. Something like that I don't no longer associate with, because I associate with the name Evie. Spelled this way. Evie. Spelled that way. And the reason why I'm making this video is because, that's the name I used to go by. And I used to go by he, him pronouns for half my life. And most of you all who probably knew, I started this channel back in 2019. I think it was September something. September, you know, September, something, I forgot. Latest, oldest was July 14th, 2019. And that during that time, I used the name Elijah and used he pronouns and went by the name in-game Desktop. And this is not the listener account. The account that and yeah, like, oh, it's a really the 10-minute video has been okay. And yeah, like, the true story of the name Desktop came from the fact that they moved. Okay, so that's real. So that's a real person. I did not know that was he's an NPC or something. But, yeah. So, the name Desktop came from the fact, I think it became from the name Darth Vader. And I was doing a time I was young, like 2014, 2016, I used to pretend to go make videos, right? Using my iPad stack, a bunch of, you know, books on top of, I use I would use a chair, a stack of books on it, and then use my iPad which had like a blue cover case that had, a stand for it to be held, and I would use that to make videos, right? And at that time, my name was my username on so-called channel was Elijah last name, and I request you that you do not detonate me in any shape form. I'm saying my dead name just so you understand the full story of me. And then everyone went over to Minecraft Boy, and I'll say, hey everyone, it's Sir Minecraft Boy here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. And do I remind you, that was during the times of Minecraft Legacy Edition. So Bed Edition didn't come out, hidden clips up to the aquatic did not exist. And that's before I would even had a mic, a PC, and yeah. And that's during a time when my anger issues was definitely was a problem. And yeah. So pretty much, yeah. And during that time, I was figuring out my gender identity and figuring out who I am. And during that time, when my stepdad wasn't around, like at work, I wouldn't, be all feminine. I'll be all masculine acting that way because, I just think he would support me being my true self. And not gonna lie, this can be always so hard. Is that he was a good stepfather, but also he kind of took it too far at times where he would drive me off of the top of the bunk bed when I didn't listen to my mom, who get really angry and get really kind of mad and pissed off that I wouldn't, do that. Where I wouldn't listen to my mom, but I listen to my mom more since, I've grown and stuff like that, of course. And I don't really have that bad of anger issues that I don't anymore. But, yeah. But how did this relate to, my dead name and how this channel came to be? Well, once I got a hold of the original Beast PC for the first time, right? Oh. And farm, storage, electrical. And yeah, that's when I started to figure out how to work Streamlabs, how to work my mic and stuff like that. The mic I'm currently using is the same mic that I've been using since that time. So that's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 6 years. But the one thing I learned is how to make my mic quality good, how to have good video quality, and how to be more confident about talking about stuff, and learn how YouTube works overall, and how to just be more of myself. That feel adjustment. Because definitely during the first couple of videos and live streams, I was scared about being my true self. Anything about questioning my gender identity, my sexual orientation to my friends, because I was scared that they wouldn't understand. And also had seen me in this, on this account called Destroyed and this one trainer, but I thought it would just make sense if I use this skin in my alt account to talk about this. And yeah, and so yeah, like it's a pretty much yeah, like and after being called Desktop for so long on the channel, what I figured out who I really was, I decided to just straight up change it without making any announcements or any new or any posts or anything like that. I just did it on a whim, and once YouTube came out with allowing me to use posts, I didn't really see anything, and once YouTube came out with pronouns, I didn't even make anything. I was like, I am a trans woman now. I go by Evie, no longer Elijah, and yeah. And so pretty much, saying that that was the end of, and and yeah, like, start using the name Destroid overall and went with the name TransEvie. And in the past, I'd named transgender Evie, but I shortened it by calling the channel TransEvie. And I knew in my head during that time, it's gonna be harder for my friends, for people that used to know me as Desktop and know me as Elijah and stuff like that. But that also means that when you come out as trans, you lose friends along the way at times. And I did. A lot of people started to, a lot of my friends I knew IOL stopped really talking to me, stopped, well, I kind of had to stop talking to them overall because of the fact that they weren't really being really respectful, and they didn't really tell any of their friends that I'm trans. I use her pronouns, and that I didn't understand. And it's something that, made me sad. So, yeah. But it was worth it overall. And then on September 8th, 2023, that's on a Friday, I started HRT, which is hormones replacement therapy. And that's where I'm on, that's where, for trans fans, a trans woman, they can go on, they go on estradiol or another form of it, and spironolactone or another form of it, where they put estrogen in the body to grow feminine features, make the skin soft, to grow and look more feminine and stuff like that, so to speak. And behind the scenes, I also was dealing with that, doing, you know, the channel's growth, slow growth to reaching 400 subs, where it is today. And that because of your support and being being such wonderful, and yeah, like, it's something that makes me like really happy knowing that we grew this channel together, creating such a wonderful community and just having fun with one another, knowing that we created a community where we can last a lifetime pretty much. And yeah, like, I couldn't have asked for, you know a better set of community and stuff like that. Wow, my dogs are barking really loudly. And yeah, like, pretty much saying, oh, look at this. Why I do this? That's stuff. And yeah. And pretty much, I feel like that's all I really have to offer. Like, and, oh yeah, and the reason why the original channel that was named Dead Start no longer exists because of the fact that I deleted it. I had to because of the fact that you know that I made it into a brand account and I didn't know how to undo it. And yeah, and you probably wonder why did you tell us your nickname? What was the reasoning behind that? Now people who are homophobic, transphobic can just use that against you. I know that, but I'm willing to be more open-minded and risking it. So this video will be uploaded on Monday at 12 a.m. GMT. And yeah, so pretty much saying that hopefully y'all do respect my boundaries and my wishes, because it's hard for me to say my name as it is on no much other basis. For me to make this video alone was hella scary and terrifying, and that's why I never really made that video until now. And yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, then leave a like, subscribe, then you want to be a part of any future events or videos, then join Discord down below. And yeah, I get you all. And don't forget to join Blue Sky as well, and get you all in a brand new video on Tuesday. See ya.